My husband planned a date night for the first time in 3 years. The restaurant was the same one where I met my ex. The table was the same. He knew. When Terrence handed me the reservation card, my blood ran cold. Bellini's, table 14 by the window, the exact spot where I met Julian 8 years ago. I told myself it was coincidence, but when the hostess led us to that specific table with the fountain view, where Julian first told me he loved me, I knew something was wrong. Terrence pulled out my chair. He never did that. I wanted tonight to be special, he said, watching my face. I forced a smile, but my hands trembled holding the menu. How could he know about this restaurant? I never mentioned Julian. I buried that relationship so deep I forgot it existed. Julian was my first love. We dated 2 years until I caught him with my roommate in my own bed. The betrayal shattered me. When I met Terrence a year later, I decided never to tell him. The wound was too fresh, then too much time passed, then it became a secret kept too long to reveal. You seem distracted, Terrence said, touching my hand. Everything okay? Fine, just tired from work. The waiter took our orders. Terrence ordered lamb, my least favorite dish. He knew I hated lamb. Always ordered chicken because the smell made me sick. Something was happening. After the waiter left, Terrence leaned back. I've been thinking lately about us, about whether there are things we haven't told each other. My stomach dropped. Everyone has a past, Terrence. True, but not everyone's past walks into their present. He slid his phone across the table. On the screen was a photo of me and Julian at this exact table, his arm around me, both laughing. Timestamp said 8 years ago. Where did you get this? I whispered. Julian sent it 3 months ago. Found me on social media. Wanted to reconnect with you and thought I should know your history first. 3 months. He knew for 3 months and said nothing. He told me everything, Terrence continued. How you met here, how you dated for years, how you almost married him. He leaned forward. He also said you've been texting him for 6 months, that you're planning to leave me. The room started spinning. That's not true. I haven't spoken to Julian since we broke up. He showed me screenshots. They're fake. Terrence, I swear, I have not contacted Julian. I don't even have his number. Terrence studied my face, then pulled out a second phone I'd never seen. This was hidden in your underwear drawer. Found it last week. I stared in confusion. That's not mine. It has your fingerprint registered. Texts to Julian going back 6 months. Photos you sent him. He opened the gallery. Photos of me sleeping. Photos of me in the shower. Photos taken from angles suggesting someone else held the camera. Someone inside our house. I have never seen that phone, I said, voice shaking. Someone put it there. Someone is setting me up. Who would do that? Maybe Julian. He was always obsessive. Terrence went quiet, then said something that froze my blood. Julian died 4 years ago. Car accident. I verified it with public records after he first contacted me. Whoever's been messaging me isn't Julian. We stared at each other as realization hit. Someone had been in our house, planted a phone, taken photos of me without my knowledge, pretending to be my dead ex-boyfriend. Knowing details about my past, I never told anyone. Terrence grabbed my hand. We need to leave, now. As we stood, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. Enjoying dinner? I'm enjoying mine. Table 7. We turned to look. Table 7 was empty, but on the tablecloth sat a single photograph. Terrence walked over and picked it up. His face went pale. It was us, taken moments ago, sitting at our table, from inside the restaurant. Someone watched us the entire time. Run, Terrence said. We burst through the doors and sprinted to the car. He fumbled with keys while I watched the entrance. No one followed. We drove home in terrified silence. When we pulled into our driveway, I grabbed his arm hard. Every light in our house was on. We had left them off. My phone buzzed again. Welcome home. I've been waiting so long for this moment. Terrence called 911 with shaking hands. I stared at our glowing windows. Then I saw it, a silhouette in our bedroom window. Someone standing perfectly still, watching us in the driveway. The figure raised one hand and waved slowly. Our front door swung open on its own, and from somewhere inside our house, a phone started ringing with Julian's old ringtone. The one only he and I knew. The one I deleted 8 years ago.